everyone, Rochelle here, and I'm back to share some yarn goodness with you all. I have a lot of stuff I want to share. Most of it's crochet because I've been on this crochet kick, and yeah, let's jump right in. So, see, I think it was September or October, Hurricane Florence came through, and then Hurricane Michael came through, and I was stuck in the house what seemed like forever. And so what do? You just work on stuff, and I had a lot of scrap yarn, like little balls of yarn just kind of laying around. So I decided to make some quick projects, and the quickest projects are baby projects. And I always like to have little baby hats and booties and things available, because you never know when one of your friends is going to be expecting a child, or they have a niece or a nephew on the way, and you just never know when you need a baby gift. So I was like, I will just crochet some stuff using my scrap yarn. So this is what I came up with while I was stuck in the house. So this is the first one. This is a little newborn hat. I made it using Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn. I don't have all the colorways of these because there's so many of them, and I will try to find the pattern for each one of these. I used a lot of different patterns, but here's that one. And then I have this little yellow one. Now this one is made using Red Heart with Love. It's cute and tiny. Then I have another one of these striped ones. This is a Hobby Lobby brand. And I think this is the yarn that they had created for like sports teams. And I like this one because it's self-striping, but not all of the stripes are like perfect. And I think that's really cool. This one is a personal favorite. This one is using Red Heart with Love and Red Heart Super Saver. Yeah. I love this one. I'm a big fan of all things camo, and so I think this is my favorite. Yeah, I really like this one. It's gonna look so cute on some cute little baby. And the next two things I want to share is actually a part of a set. So there's several little pieces. Let me get all the little pieces together. Uh-oh, I'm missing one. Oh, there it is. I thought I lost my mind. Okay, like I said, there's several little pieces, so they're hard to keep up with. But the first set that I have is this little hat and these little booties. I love the texture of this hat. Now this one may be a little big for a newborn, but babies grow really quick. And plus some babies are born with bigger heads than others, so this might actually fit. And then I made these matching booties. I really like these. And the yarn that I use for these, this is, let's see, this is Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn. This was one of their sports teams colorways that I did, and then I found I had the coordinating solid. So I made these cute little booties. Perfect for the cold weather and keeping little babies warm. And the last set that I have that I'm particularly proud of is I have this little sweater, and this is Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn. Yeah, Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn. And I think the black trim is also Hobby Lobby. And then these little buttons, these little black buttons I put on there. And I made sure to sew those buttons on there really tight because I don't think you want your baby pulling away at those. So this is the little sweater. And then I made a little hat to go along with it. And I love the detail on this hat. It has these ridges here. And you get those ridges by crocheting in the back loop only of the previous row. And then to really top it off, because you have to keep the feet warm, I made these little booties. And I see one of my ends are sticking out. Weaving in ends is like the worst. So these little booties. And then the hat. And then the matching set. The matching sweater. And I have been posting these on Instagram, so you know, if you want to see better pictures of them. And this sweater is probably too big for a newborn. I don't know. I have no idea about baby sizes. Like I said, babies grow really fast, so I'm sure whoever get this will grow into it pretty quickly. But it's just so cute. This little sweater is by Bev's Cottage Country. Yes, I've made this twice, and this is my most favorite gift to give for new babies. It really is. And I think the whole set you can buy, it's a free pattern, but it's Bev's Cottage Country, and I believe this whole set comes together. Now this hat, I had to modify. I took some of the rows off of it because it was starting to create like a point. And I know some people like pointed hats, but it's not really my thing. I don't know. I wanted a more rounded hat. So I just modified it. I just left out, I don't know, like the last 3 or 4 rows or something like that. So yeah, that is my wonderful set. It definitely kept me busy while I was stuck in the house during a hurricane. But we made it out all right. So let me check my notes and see what's next. Oh, yes. So I just wanted to give a little recap on the Peace Hill Farm Fiber Festival. Say that 10 times. I just wanted to do a recap of that Fiber Fest. It was November 3rd. It was a Saturday. And let me tell you all, I had such a blast. Me and my husband went. The festival was in Charles City, Virginia. And it was incredible. The people there were so nice. The customers were amazing. And the best part of all is that I actually had some customers come to see me because they watched the channel, the YouTube channel, which is just, it's so wonderful and it's just so extra special. And the other vendors were nice. My booth was beside the kettle corn booth, which was amazing. They had like apple cinnamon kettle corn and wasn't apple cinnamon. It kind of tastes like Apple Jacks. And then they had like a cinnamon roll kettle corn and the regular kettle corn. Like, I love kettle corn. Freshly popped kettle corn. I love it. But anyway, the festival was amazing, and it was the first festival for this show, and it was incredible. It was right behind a bed and breakfast, and then you had the Peace Hill Farm all around it, and it was just beautiful out there. It was an outdoor show, and there was probably about maybe 10 booths out there, which was really cool. They did have some booths on the inside, but most of the vendors were outside. And even though it was cold, they kept giving us hot apple cider and hot coffee, and they really took care of us. They really, really did, especially for it to be their first show. And I'm ecstatic. I hope I get to go back again next year because it was a wonderful, wonderful show. But yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you all for all of those who came out. I really, really appreciate it. It definitely made for a good trip. So that's that. Let's see what else. What else? Oh yes, here's some exciting news. I have a new wholesale account, and my yarn is now in the Craft Habit Raleigh craft store. This store is super cool because it's not just a yarn store, it's for all crafts, and they have all these awesome classes. They make so many different things. Pretty much any type of craft that you may be into, they cover at this store. It's really cool. Like, they have these classes where they have like the how-to classes, and yeah, I went there on their grand opening. Everyone was so nice. It's really cool. I've never been to a store like it before. But yeah, so I have my yarn there, and I hope things are going well there. I haven't been back up to Raleigh in a while, but I would love to pop in at some time. But yeah, it's so wonderful to have the opportunity to be there, and I love doing wholesale orders. It's fun. It's fun, you know, to have to like dial all of that yarn at one time, but it's a lot of fun. And I'm really grateful that I am in the store. I'm also at Great Yarns in Raleigh. That is a yarn shop. And so I hope to get more wholesale accounts in the future. That's definitely a goal of mine going forward. So yeah, that's really exciting. So if you're ever in Raleigh, even if you're not into knitting or crocheting, there's so many other things in the shop that you can get into. So yeah, go check that out. And let's see what else. I have notes. Okay, so I do have a shop update. And another thing I wanted to tell you all is that I have also opened my, I have opened up an Etsy shop. I had an Etsy shop before where I mainly just sold like my handmade items, like hats and scarves and things. But now I have reopened it to include just my hand-dyed yarn. And also there's a few project bags in there as well. And so I just wanted to expand my business, to diversify it, because some people really like going on Etsy and buying their handmade crafts. And then some people like to visit other e-commerce sites like my Shopify site. So, and if you go on queensyarnboutique.com, I have links for all of the things. I even have a link to my Etsy shop. So I'll be running different promotions on each one. I will go ahead and show you all what's left in the shop. Alright, so I wanted to start off by showing you all some project bags that I have. I have one of these Black Panther bags, and the lining is black with a black zipper and a matching handle. And I'm calling this bag Wakanda Forever. So if you're looking for it, it's under the name Wakanda Forever. And these bags are approximately 11 by 10. They do have a boxed bottom, which is about 4 inches, and it does help it to stay on to stand by itself. And this particular bag does have interfacing in it, so it's a little thicker. I also have this Carolina Panthers bag, and it has interfacing in it as well. It's blue on the inside, and there's a matching handle. And my Panthers have not been doing well this year, but I'm just going to hang with them, keep pounding. I don't even want to think about Super Bowl chances right now. I really don't, but it's definitely been the year of the underdog, and it's going to be interesting on the way to the Super Bowl. A lot of good players are getting injured, and it's definitely going to be an interesting interesting rest of the season. So here's this bag. And the next few bags I want to share with you all are new bags. I have this one. It's gray with yellow and black flowers. And I'm trying to remember, I have to check my notes. I'm trying to remember what I named this bag. So give me just a second to look it up on my website. But this bag is lined with black. It doesn't have interfacing in it, but it does stand up on its own because it does have the box bottom. And it has a matching handle and a black zipper. Let's see. So yeah, I just named this bag the gray, black, and yellow flowers bag. I know that is so creative. If I come up with another name for it, I'll change it in the shop, but that's what it is right now. And the last bag that I have, I absolutely love. I like all things camo, so I have this bag. Absolutely love this bag. It has a matching handle, black zipper, and it is green on the inside. It's a solid green. And so I do love this bag. And so yeah, those are my project bags. So the rest of what I'm going to show you is just some of the yarn that I have in the store. Let's see, let's start with Delirious DK. This base is 100% superwash merino. It is 231 yards, and that's 100 grams. So we have Glam Rock, we have Deep Sea. It's a beautiful rich blue. And we have a very vibrant Sunshine. And we have Confetti. This one is so fun. But that's Confetti. We have Tesseract. I'm such a dork, but yes, I am referring to the Tesseract of the Avengers, the Infinity Stone, or the Infinity Gem for you real dorks out there, the real geeks. But yes, Tesseract. And the last one that I have for Delirious DK is Rose. Yes, Rose like the wine. It's a beautiful pink tonal color. And the Tesseract, this is a tonal as well. I really like these. I was experimenting with doing tonals and I really like the way they turned out. Okay, so that is all that I have for Delirious DK. I do have some worsted colors as well. So I have, let me just say that Adore Worsted is 100% superwash merino and it is 218 yards, 100 grams. So I have it on Sweet Caroline. It's kind of a nod to North Carolina and South Carolina. We all know that song. And I also have Roasted. This is just so fall-like, but it's beautiful. Kind of reminds me of like a campfire with s'mores and stuff. And we have a crowd favorite, Vibranium. I love the Vibranium. And if you all hear my puppy in there barking, she just wants all the attention. And I think she's barking at the other dogs down the street. But what she don't know is she has a vet visit coming up next week. And she's going to be getting her shots. So, you know, I'm just going to let her bark and have all the fun in the world now, because she's going to be really mad at me next week. But hey, it's got to be done. Got to get those shots done, and she's got to get her nails clipped, okay? Yeah, I think she heard me. But anyway, alright, so I have also on a door worsted, I have Candy Girl. This one is really fun as well. And last but certainly not least, I have another crowd favorite, Crazy Peacock. And what's so interesting about the different bases is that some bases soak up more or absorb more, or the colors become more saturated. Like Delirious DK, wherever you put that dye, it will stay. But then you have a door worsted where you can apply the yarn the exact same way as you would on the DK, but it becomes a lot more saturated and the colors tend to spread more. And so, yeah, it's amazing how it works. And that brings me to super bulky yarn. Super bulky yarn, to me, it spreads the color even more. It's just, that's just incredible. And I guess it's because because this skein has more surface area. That's what I would think. But I have my Bat Dance Super Bulky Single, and it is 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon. And each skein has 76 yards or 100 grams. And so this is Fiesta. Very fall-like. It's so vibrant. I love the orange and the green. And the last one is Limonade. This would make a beautiful hat. So yeah, that is all the yarn that I want to share with you all in this video. Let me check my notes, see is there anything else that I want to talk about. Oh yes, there is. I was featured on a blog. That is so exciting. Let me get to her Instagram. Let's see. It'll take me just a minute. Okay, so her name is Jeanette Sloan. She is from the UK, and she created an article called People of Color, which she basically compiled a list of knitters, crocheters, indie dyers, just to promote diversity in the knitting community, in the knitting and crochet and yarn world. And it's a beautiful piece. I will leave a link in the description box below for that blog, and hopefully I will put it on my website, just like a link to her website. I hope to get that done today. But yeah, she wrote an amazing article. If you want to follow her on Instagram, she does have, yeah, Jeanette Sloan. She's a designer for knitwear. She also makes accessories, and yeah, it's just amazing. So I will leave a link to that blog. It was definitely an honor to be featured. She's from the UK, yet she found me, and I think that is so cool. I really, really do. And speaking of people of Instagram, just the best people. I just have been introduced to the best people, and one of those people is someone on Instagram. She is known as the Fiber Addict 71, and her name is I hope I don't butcher this name, but Adriana McDonald. She is a wife, mother, grandmother, veteran, knitter, and the dyer behind String to Stitches yarn. I helped her out a little while ago on some things, and she's so amazing. It's so nice to be able to just connect with other yarn dyers, and she was just so sweet. I received this package from her, and I'm all about packaging. I think if you are going to have a business, whether it's a small business or really, Peanut, I think if you're going to be a business owner, packaging is everything. And so, okay, so as I was saying before, my camera rudely cut off, but my card's full, so I had to get rid of some stuff. Anyway, I was showing you all this beautiful package that I got from Fiber Addict 71. And I got this cute little thank you card. As I was telling you all, it's all about packaging for me. And then she sent this card, but look at that. It's a knitted card. It's a stockinette card. This would make such like a beautiful background. So yeah, it's all about the details. And at the bottom of it, it says knit and be happy. So that was a really nice little note that she sent me. And she also sent me some other little goodies. This cute little package, even down to the tape she used to seal it. I mean, I like to think of myself as a creative person, but yeah, she got me. So there's some lovely little goodies in here. So she gave me some tea. And this is the Bigelow. It is in the orange and spice. It's a herbal tea. It's beautifully balanced blend of zesty, citrus, and luxurious spices. And it's caffeine free, which is great because I'll probably drink this right before I go to bed. So that's cool. That's good. And also, now this one I've never heard of. It's called the English Tea Shop, and it is a naturally caffeine free. It is chamomile, relaxing, elegant light, alluring aromas created to help you relax and unwind. Organic chamomile herbal tea. So we all need to relax and unwind sometimes. So here it is. And I've been holding on to these because I wanted to show them in the video first. But now that I've showed them, I'm ready to use them. And one that I'm super excited about and will probably eat when this video is over is this. It is a caramel apple pop. It is it's green apple candy filled with chewy caramel. Oh, it might be Tootsie Rolls. It might be Tootsie Roll flavor also. Yeah, so I'm going to enjoy that after I wrap this video up. So now for the yarn goodness, because that's, you know, that's what we're here for. Love it. She sent me not one, but 2 skeins, people. 2 skeins of yarn. And here's one. There's her label. And as I said, she has the shop String to Stitches. And this yarn is on her Legion base. It is an 80-20, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and it's a 2-ply. It's 400 yards, 100 grams, and she is calling this one Autumn Breeze Fall Leaves. I love that. That's amazing. And I'm just noticing, like, look at that pop of green. That is good work. And then look at that pop of orange on the other side. That's incredible. Just incredible. And the other one she sent me is called, well, it's on her Kiddo base, and it's 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon, and it is a 4-ply, and it's 463 yards, 100 grams. And the color is called It's Fall, y'all. Here it is. Does this just not scream fall? This is amazing. This is good work. This is really good work. I mean, it's just, look at that. It's got pops of purple. We got some pink, orange. It's awesome. And, you know, as I mentioned earlier, I don't really use a lot of fingering and sock weight yarn. But this right here something needs to happen with this. I need to make something. Because this is incredible. I will find something to make with this. Or either I will just put it on my shelf and just look at it. Because it's so pretty and it's squishy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate this. It's so weird, like, you know, as a yarn dyer, you don't get yarn from other dyers a lot of times. You're so busy making it yourself. And so when somebody thinks of you, it just means so much. It really, really does. And so I wanted to share her card with you all. Here's her card. And let me tell you, this lady knows details, okay? Let me see if I can get a little closer. On her business cards, can you see that little heart? She has like a little heart pendant. That's incredible. And that's her information. And I will link it in the description box below. And now my camera battery light is flashing, so it's kind of telling me to like wrap it up. So let's see, I've done that. Oh, also, I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching, because I have reached 3,000 subscribers. That is crazy. It's amazing. And no worries, I will be doing a giveaway next month sometime, probably mid-December. Somewhere around there. But yes, I will be doing a giveaway. Thank you all so much for watching. 3,000 subscribers. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting me. And it just means a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just to end this video on a really cute note, I got this magazine from Web, and you all know that I love all things purple. Look at the cover of this magazine. Y'all, if I was a sheep, this is how I would dress. Look at the sunglasses. Look at the glasses and the sweater. I mean, I see myself. Little crown. That is just so cute. That is so cute. But anyway, that's enough for me today. It's been a while since I made a video, so I had a lot to talk about. But thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye!